as I've already said, this is the world's biggest wire EDM machine. Richard, how big is it?
Well, as you can see, very. This machine features travel on the x-axis of 2 meters and 800 millimeters in the Z.
So it's a pretty big machine, but it comes in a whole range, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's basically the biggest machine in the ONA AV range.
Well, there's a lot of things we need to cover off on this, though, because that brings up all sorts of different problems, I should imagine. First of all, looking at this, how many axes has it got?
Well, on the machine's 5 axes, but the control is able to simultaneously control up to 8 axes.
8 axes, and you say simultaneous, so it's not indexing around, you can get some real complex components.
No, full complex component, simultaneous erosion.
You're showing off a bit now. But then I'm thinking, that brings up another issue. I'm thinking, how on earth am I going to program it, control it?
Well, with the ONA AV machines, you have their very user-friendly, intuitive control fitted to it. Full touchscreen with a very powerful 3D graphics engine, so we're able to simulate in full 3D the erosion process.
So you can see exactly what's going on in the tank.
Correct, yes.
What do you want? Why don't you just have a look in there?
Well, as you can see, the machine is very big and you can't look into the tank very easily. So ONA have thought about this and included the full 3D simulation, so you can see exactly where an erosion process the machine is.
Okay. Again, it's key to what I want to do is thinking about what the engineers sort of need, as well as driving technology forward as well. Where we are now in the environment we're in, power costs are going up, and also people want to be more environmentally friendly. How have they thought about that?
Yeah, well, this has been a key driver for ONA for over 25 years actually. So they have their ecological filtration system fitted to the AV series of machines. This not only is better for the environment by dramatically reducing the carbon footprint of the machine, it's also better for your pocket because it can save you thousands and thousands of pounds a year by not having to buy cartridge filters, and also to pay to dispose of them correctly as well, which is now becoming an increasing cost.
And changing them over as well, I suppose, saving time on that side of things.
Yeah, exactly. So autonomous running.
Richard, talk about autonomous running. This is a big machine, 2 meters in the X, but what about the Z stroke?
Yeah, that's 800 millimeters.
Okay, I'm thinking that's a long piece of wire in, very basic terms. What happens, you want autonomous running, you want to be running 24/7, what happens if that breaks?
Yeah, well, with ONA's advanced auto wire thread system, we are able to re-thread and thread at the full height of the Z axis. So on this machine, it's 800 millimeters.
Richard, again, impressive stuff from the guys on it. It really is. Fantastic machine, fantastic looking machine. I'm going back again to the power consumption though. What have they done with the generator on this machine and the range machines?
Yeah, well, ONA, again, like we said, environment is a driving force behind the design. So they ensure they use the very latest, most energy efficient components in the machine.
As these machines get bigger, is there going to be issues with the actual generator and also cycle times on those large components?
Yeah, which is always an issue with EDM, but ONA designed the machine from the ground up as a large machine. So they changed the design of the generator and the cabling accordingly. So with ONA, when we have components of over 500 millimeters and above, we are seeing a 50% faster cut-in times when compared to competitors with similar sized machines.
Right, you say 50% cycle time reductions essentially, but they're big components, you might be cutting for 24, 48 hours even.
Yeah, correct. So it makes a huge difference, and it's one of ONA's key leading technologies.
Richard, absolutely fantastic, it really is. So not only reducing cycle times, environmental footprint, and complex components, all made easy really on these ONA EDM machines. Thank you very much.
Exactly, thank you.